Okay guys, the Perfect World Shanghai Major is about to get underway, and it's time for the very important Pickems, where we get to decide which teams we think are going to make it through. But we got something extra special for you this time around, thanks to SkinClub, that my partners have been working for a little while now. And on SkinClub, you can just sign in, no deposits, no bonuses, no something you have to do. You can just enter, do your Pickems on the website, and you have a chance to win some awesome prizes just from playing along. Maybe you just want to do it so you can look at mine and say, you did better, for example. I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to see how we can do. But I'll just give you a little lowdown on everything that can happen here. So when you come onto the website, you can see it right here. Make your major match predictions. Perfect World Shanghai Major 2024. $20,000 of giveaway prizes to be done. We get points for making predictions. You earn more points. You get some prizes, medals as well, and then free cases later on. Be the most accurate predictor and win Dragon Lore. Still the skin I'm chasing. Still the skin I do not have. I would love to do it. You've got just a couple of days by the time this video is out in order to do it. They're doing it for every stage. So I'm going to take you through the opening stage. Then you've got elimination stage and playoffs. Oh, look. The Vitality guys. Me and Carrigan. Maui. And, you know, Mongols, who I think are going to do very well. I think they're going to do very good. On top of the giveaways that are here. Oh, let's have a look. It's a pretty decent set of weapons to give away as well. Here we go. Silver medal. Lots of options in here. Gold tier. Oh, damn. Okay, it gets better and better. Diamond tier. Okay, I didn't actually scroll this far before, so I'm learning. The platinum tier, just for one. And get a platinum medal to your SkinClub profile. All right, let's go into it though. I'm going to talk through some of my picks. I'm going to try and condense this down. I tried thinking about this, and I'll be honest, this is rough and it's really tough. Now, a team that I think is a risk in terms of VP, they play good, and they can be quite a stable team. Against this level of competition, I think they should just be going through. But they're also a team that might just not qualify at all due to something crazy happening. We've seen it before. They've done wild things with their team. So I'm going to stick them straight away in as my 3-0 team. And people might be thinking, why would you do that? They didn't even do that in the Europe group. I think VP worked hard enough. James looked better at the RMRs, like I would expect him to look better with the quality of teams he's gone up against. But I've just got a feeling. My feeling is that it could be Mongols or VP right now that'll go through 3-0. But I'm going to take the risk on VP because I think there's more risk of VP doing something crazy and not making it. I just feel like VP, they have been a so competitive team. It's not what they wanted since electronics come into it, but it's still a team I have faith in, especially at this stage, to do well. Then I'm going to come on to the Mongols. 100% I see them going through. I did an interview with Techno, and I was actually learning that Mongols have been spending so much time in Europe. Like, I think he said it was nearly 6 months of the whole year. They've also been having good performances. They've won a hell of a lot of prize money through winning 2 events with 500k prize pools that some of the elite teams didn't attend. But even 910 got an MVP medal, his first ever HLTV MVP for a Mongolian player in history, which is pretty damn awesome. Then, coming on to the rest of the teams. Now, there's some clear favourites in here that should qualify, like Liquid. Ultimate farmed, quite literally farmed the Americas RMR. He looked dominant. He looked so solid. He's a player that is able at that level to do well. And he does struggle against maybe top 10, top 5 teams in the world for sure. But I feel like if he's done it at the RMR, which is probably more stressful than an opening stage of a major, I actually believe the rest of Liquid and him can do well and go through to the elimination stage. I think if they didn't go to elimination stage, that'd be kind of an upset as well. Now, my next team. This is where it starts to get even just a little bit more tricky. Cloud9 looked pretty nice. I'm not going to say they look bad at all. But there are moments where they drop a map and I think, like, what has happened to you guys? They have also stayed in Shanghai. They've been playing pretty well, practicing a lot in there. But sometimes they seem to not agree with each other. Heavy God, by the way, is still delivering. Like, now he's in these roles for Cloud9. I think he's the best player on the team. Him and Icy is just right up there. Inters is still my question mark. Do I put them here or not? Fury, I think, on paper, They nearly didn't make the RMR again, but I think that's because there's also a lot of Brazilian teams they play against, and there's some mental fight they have here. But then there's also Pain, MIBR, and Imperial. So could it happen where they don't go through again? I'm going to leave Furia for now. Do I put, based on what I said, do I put Cloud9 through? I don't think Cloud9's the next team I put through. On paper, it should be Complexity, but they're also a team that I'm struggling with because I feel like if Complexity don't make it through to the elimination stage, they 100% need to make changes. They should be devastated, not even disappointed, devastated if they didn't make it. So I think Complexity should have enough caliber to make it across and past these teams here. Now it starts to get real tricky. We've got Furia, Pain, MIBR, FlyQuest, Imperial, Big, Wildcard, Fnatic, Game Legion, Cloud9, Passion, and Rare Atom. I'm going to do my 0-3 next. Now, a lot of people are probably looking at Rare Atom, FlyQuest. Maybe some people would say Passion as well, but I can come on to that why I don't agree with the Passion part. Rare Atom, 100% need to win at least one game in front of a Chinese crowd. Remember, we have a crowd every single day in Shanghai. So there's no way they can go 0-3. Surely they can't. I'm going to believe in the Chinese guys. I don't think I could put them through. I don't believe in that much magic. But I'll put FlyQuest as my 0-3. But FlyQuest have something. You know what? This is crazy. This is why I'm going to doubt myself. Could I do a wildcard 0-3? But wildcard played some good CS. And they went 3-0 at the Americas. But is that the bait where I'm then like, yeah, they can do it? Let me look at the opening matchup again. Opening matchup for FlyQuest against Complexity. And I expect Complexity to go through. So, all right, FlyQuest, I'm sorry, you guys. I love the Aussie guys as well, by the way. Great at content. Always happy. Fun to interview. It's just hard for me. Like, when you struggled in the Asia RMR, you lost your opening game against the other Aussies. It's hard for me to see that they would be able to make it a step further, even though that would be huge for them. But I also don't see Rare Atom going through as well. So both of them could be in that spot. And Wildcard, like, probably should win a game. Probably can win a game. Okay, this leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4 more to pick. The remaining 7 teams will progress through to the stage. What other 4 teams do I think will go through? Let's go on to my next one. I'm going to just put Passion there. And I'm very biased on this. It is a full Ukrainian lineup. But I will say as well, I also know Fear from when it was on the Na'Vi Junior days. I'm very proud of what he's done, but the work ethic they have shown was huge. What they had to go through going 2-0, they beat Spirit, they beat Virtus Pro, they looked fantastic. But there's one slight but here. I feel like they would be in a situation where now people will study them more. Teams will look at them more. But I also think they're aware of that and they should be knowing to change things up a bit. And Kane is a smart coach. Kane has won a major, remember, back in Gambit, and done countless event wins, huge tournament wins during his time at Na'Vi. Obviously back when Zeus was the in-game leader. But I will say this as well. Now they've got to the major, the pressure is off. There should be less pressure now. No one, again, expects them to do well, let alone go through the elimination stage. But maybe, they played well against VP. Okay, it's a best of 1. They took a map off Big. They took a map off Heroic. They beat a weakened Astralis. They beat Spirit. I think that's enough for me to reason with Passion going down there. Now we've got 3 more spots. Furia, Pain, MIBR. Someone surely from North America, other than Complexity, sorry, North America, the Americas, not other than Complexity, should make it through. Surely. Furia, they worry me because I'm just going to have to click on this to make sure I get this right. Furia's run was so awkward. There was like a serious chance they wouldn't qualify. They lost to it. So look at this. They lost to Legacy in crazy overtime. They lost to Liquid, which is fine. I can expect that. Then they beat 9Z. Then they beat M80. Imperial were waiting for Furia to win to even have a chance of going through. So I'm sorry, Imperial. I don't think I can put you guys through. Big went 3-0 in Europe, and they've looked better than ever. They even got some more output out of Rigon as well. Oh, there's so much in here. But Furia and Rio did well. In all other events, they're not doing so good. They lose to Vitality, they lose to VP, they lose to Spirit. I'm looking at top teams here. It's so hard to believe in Furia outside of Rio, even with the names they have. They can beat the Falcons, but they just don't really beat too many top teams is the problem. Let's next put in big. I think they've gone through their changes. They've gone back to full German. Rigon's come in, and it took him some time to get going. Very different roles and positions, but he's learning his way in this team. They went 3-0 in Europe. They look like a much better team, and they've had even more time to grind than I know they've been grinding. The only thing that I think now for them is like, they felt like they should have been in the elimination stage. Now they have to prove themselves because it didn't work out because of the Valve rule changing. But if they want to prove themselves, this is the way to do it. Show us that you deserve to be an elimination team. Now we come to here. Furia, Pain, and MIBR. MIBR was so emotional, so excited just to make it through to the major. They've got some talent on it, but Drop is still learning his ropes as an IGL. I'm actually very proud of how Drop has developed so quickly since Cologne. He started IGLing in Cologne. The team put it on him, and he's actually gone very far, further than probably what most people would have thought he would in this time. But he's still very young, and the team in general is quite young. Pain, they have looked so good. They have been there in Europe again and again, and they finally boot camped in Europe, by the way, which is surprising. They've been avoiding boot camps in Europe for a long, long time. What's Pain's results? Let's see. Pain's results on here. They beat Nouns, Imperial, 9Z. See, a lot of this is such like South American, other America's teams. MIBR did at least beat Complexity, but that was just how much they wanted to qualify, you know. Furia's run looks a lot worse than any of these guys. I'm going to go for what should be the safe pick of experience and knowledge and power. I think, again, if Furia don't actually do this, if they don't progress through to the elimination stage, that's a team that needs to make a change. Something has to change again, because you've got Quesarado, you've got Yuri, Form's been playing better. There's no way they can keep sitting in this spot, you know? There has to be a way to do it. Now, one final team. Could be more biased towards my Europeans. Fnatic have looked pretty good. Body finally back at a major. Imperial, they got through by the skin of their teeth. Obviously, the Fury game got them the qualification through. Cloud9, Heavy got an ISIS, had a very solid players. Axar, I still don't know what to make of him, and I'm still not sure if the team's on the same page at times. This is rough. This last spot's always really rough. I feel like I'm really torn between choosing a Pain or a Cloud9 here. Game Legion, 4 of their players just making the major. I like what Ash is doing with the team. I'm really quite a big fan of Game Legion. But here it's tough to say what they can do. Alright, last pick. It's going to be Cloud9. I'm going to believe in Boomage. All that experience. And this is what we got. And all you have to do now is click accept my predictions. Once saved, the focus is going to be changed. See, there we go. That's what you do. Let me just check for editor that I'm recording this. Yes. Accept my predictions. Save my predictions. It cannot be changed. That is it. We're locked in. This is what we're doing. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about my predictions. Let me know what you're choosing as well. I'd like to see some comments of you guys posting them to me on Twitter, what you've actually gone with here. Maybe you really disagree with me. Maybe you think I'm a hater of some region. I don't know, we'll wait and see. But give this a go. It's completely free to join. Nothing hidden. You just sign in with your Steam here at the top and have a chance to win some awesome prizes. Maybe you'll get yourself a Dragon Lore, new knife, some gloves. There's plenty of options on here. But that's my Pickems. This is always scary to do. But good luck, have fun. Hopefully you get yourself some stuff and enjoy the major.